You know, most people have either used Loom to record a screen share or they've clicked on a Loom link in an email from somebody else who's done a screen share for them. So we're very comfortable with trusting Loom and all those links that come out there. Now, what I want to show you is a feature of Loom that I don't know many people know that they can do with this. So context here, I just did an hour-long walkthrough of GoHighLevel for a group of people, and I wanted to share that recording out. Now, there was some stuff in the beginning that was just kind of some banter that I wanted to cut off. So I downloaded it from Zoom, I cut that off, and I re-exported that video from that point. So I had that video. Now, I could upload it to YouTube and send that link and everything, and send that YouTube link. But the other thing that I want to do is I want to make it so that people feel that they can comment and engage on it a little more easier. So within Loom, when you go to your content library, there's a new video button here. If we drop down that arrow, we can either record the video, which we're used to, or we can click upload a video. And now I can choose that file. Here it is here. That's the one that I clipped. And I can upload that file to my Loom account. Okay, so it's going to go through its process of actually uploading here. And depending on the internet speed and the length of the video, it's going to determine how long it is. So why do I want to do this? Again, the key is to be able to get that Loom link and use the Loom interface to host the video, and then people can comment at the different points. What I like about Loom is when they comment while the video is going on, it timestamps what they're referring to. So if I go back and look at the comment, if they're talking about something in that particular point in the video, I'm able to see exactly what it is. So we're just going to let this upload here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like next. Okay, so the upload has completed, and it says here on the bottom, I'm going to click done. And now the video is going to become part of the videos down here. So I'm just going to refresh this here. And then we'll see it's processing right there. All right, so it's processing this video recording, but I can click on it while it's doing that. And I can go in here and give it its name. So this is a I'll move that recording button out of the way so I can see. Go level. I called it a looky-loo, just having some fun. We're going to put the date in there, which is January 2nd, 2026. Okay, so there's that, and this is going to process. And then I'll be able to, just like any other time, click that link there and share that link out when I email it out to everyone. So a cool little trick to use Loom to host your videos that you are recording and be able to use their interface.